Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Danielle. I will be making one of my favorite recipes, the navy bean soup, and for the first time, kind of, I will be making some wheat dinner rolls. So if you hear like some noise in the background, it's my children playing. I'm trying to shoot this video and cook and, you know, let them play and stuff at the same time because my husband is also busy. So let's get to it. I also forgot to mention I've been kind of MIA for 2 weeks, but I have a really good reasons. Okay, so the first reason is one night I was, you know, cooking up some spaghetti and I was cutting some green onions and I sliced just like a little tiny piece of my tip of my finger off, but as you can see, like my nail, everything is all healed up. I made this little like aloe vera and thieves and like some Vaseline ointment. I put it on there and you guys, that healed it like right up. And the other reason I've been MIA is because I also got 2 of my wisdom teeth pulled and I'm still like healing from that. I feel much better, but I still have like soreness and it still kind of hurts if I talk too much or eat too much. So yeah, let's get to it. So the first thing I have going over here is about 2.5 cups of navy beans. They're boiling and they're gonna cook until they are soft. And I put oil. Sometimes I use butter. And right here I'm just skimming the top of the bean soup off. And I have a little container where I put it in. Yeah, I have this on medium heat. And then we're just gonna let this cook until the beans are soft. So here is the recipes I will be using. This is, I believe, the original bean soup recipe. And I will type this down in the description box below. And this is the whole wheat recipe I'm using. I found this off of Pinterest. I think, what's the name of the website it took me to? Texanarian? I don't know, y'all. But we're gonna try. So over here you guys can see I have my mise en place. That means everything in its place. Prepared for the wheat rolls. I got my whole wheat flour, eggs, honey, yeast, salt, buttermilk. What's this called? What is this called? Vital wheat gluten. And then I need to get like some warm water and put that in there. Over here I have my stuff for the bean soup. And since I'm using 2.5 cups, the recipe calls for 3 stalks, but I added like, I think it was like a 1/2 cup more or 1 more cut. I added like 1 more celery, but yeah, the original calls for 3. And the original recipe called for 4 onions, but I got 5. I got 2 bell peppers, salt and pepper. It says salt and pepper to taste, and turmeric and sage is optional. And I have some organic tomato paste and my fresh garlic right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out my food processor, chop these up into big pieces, and you know, so I'm not over here cutting forever. And yeah, put that all in this bowl, so when it is time to cook the veggies and the beans, then that'll be ready and I can just, you know, put that in a pot and let it cook. Start my dinner rolls. I am no expert in making bread. I made bread before, like a long time ago in high school in my restaurant cooking class. And back then, you know, it seemed pretty easy, but that was about 12 years ago. So we're gonna see if I can do that again. Now my number one thing when you're cooking and you are reading a recipe, the first thing you do, well, helpful tips I can give you is, number 1, have your mise en place, everything in its place. Second of all, when you start your recipe, read the instructions first. Okay, so it'll tell you what to do first and you know what to do last. So the first thing it says, in a small bowl, dissolve the yeast in the ½ cup of warm water. Set this aside. So that's what we're gonna do. I didn't grab a bowl. So I'm gonna go grab a bowl and get it on there. Okay, next up it says, in the bowl of a stand mixer fitted with the paddle attachment, beat the butter and honey until well combined. Well, I do not have a stand mixer, but I do got a bowl and I have somewhat of a paddle, okay? And it said, what does it say? Beat the butter and honey until well combined. So I got my soft butter. You know, this is almost like making compound butter, aka hotel butter, aka flavored butter. Okay, it smells really good too, guys. How's that look, guys? See, now the thing with baking, baking makes me nervous because it has to be perfect. If it's not, then you're gonna mess it up. I mean, it's not gonna turn out too good. So, I mean, I've been told like I'm a pretty good baker, but I don't know, guys. This is bread, okay? This smells like straight up candy. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it says until well combined. Add the eggs, buttermilk, and yeasty water and beat until well combined. Okay, so it said add the eggs. Got some eggs. Got my 3 eggs. 2, 3. Boop. You know, I kind of want to get my my whisk, but see, the thing with a whisk, it'll create a lot of air. And I don't want to mess it up. This is somewhat of a paddle, so I'm going to use this. Okay, what did it say? Eggs, buttermilk. Got my buttermilk. And yeasty water. Got my yeasty water. Forbidden chocolate milk. Looks pretty good, guys. What do you think? Yeah. Oh, you know what I did not do, and this is a rookie mistake. I did not preheat my oven. I want to do that real quick. Beat until well combined. So this is what we're gonna do. We beaten. Oh, almost forgot the yeasty water. This is a major step. Oh, so we was gonna have some flat some flat dinner rolls, y'all. Alright, guys. So look, this is as best as I could get it. Oh no. Well, we're still gonna go on with confidence, okay? So, until combined, all that's combined. Now it says add in the vital wheat gluten and the salt and switch to the dough hook. Don't have a dough hook, but I got my vital wheat gluten. I'm gonna put that in there and salt. And then we're gonna switch this up. Mix this up, not switch it up. Add in, next it says, add in 2 cups of the flour and mix. I don't know what these little curds are. I'm not sure what that is, guys. It's probably the, you know what? I'm gonna get my big whisk. Like I got all those chunks out of there. and broke down that butter. Looking so much better, you guys. All right. Whew, praise God. So now I need to get 2 cups of. We got 1 and 2. Add in 2 cups of the flour and mix. Then add enough of the remaining flour so that the dough just comes together. Depending on the day, you may need quite a bit. Depending on the day? What about the weather? What does that mean? All right, so we got the rest of our flour. All right. Just enough until the dough just comes together. Okay, you guys, I think I broke it. I think I broke my dough. I don't know. You know what? We're gonna switch some tools from this, the wooden spoon, back to the paddle. And then it's, you know, it looks like the dough is just together. And then it said to knead. I think it needs a little more flour. It looks a little sticky. Okay, that's enough. Ugh. We're just gonna put that in there, okay? Uh-oh, you get in that bowl. Now knead, you know, I'm just gonna use my hand. You know what? I think it's supposed to be sticky. Let me know in the comment section below. Am I just tearing this up, y'all? How does my future look? Uh-oh. That's my timer. I got a call to get on. It says knead for 2 minutes, so definitely has not been 2 minutes. But I got a call to get on at 1 o'clock. I know y'all bakers are probably cringing at me right now, okay? But look, I'm a newbie, kinda. I mean, I can kinda make some cookies and like cakes and stuff like that, but bread? Bread is an art. And I like to consider myself an artistic person, but you see, this right here, this is a whole nother level. How does that look, guys? Does it look like I need some more flour? I mean, it is kind of sticky. Let's add a little bit more. Woo! I think it's been 2 minutes. So it says after 2 minutes, then you let it sit for an hour to let it rise. Y'all, I don't even have any plastic bag. You know what? I got a plastic bag. So that's what we're about to do. Okay, yeah. Once the dough is no longer tacky. you guys. I think I messed up. Because it's still kind of, wait, is it still tacky? Now when you say tacky, what do you mean? Oh, I need to get on. I feel like I need to add some more flour. Or is that just gonna, is it gonna break it even more? I mean, it's kind of not tacky anymore, right? I don't know. I can't tell because it's sticking to my fingers, but it's not sticking to the bowl. So maybe it's not tacky. You know what? I'm gonna just leave it alone and let it rest, okay? Like a sleeping baby. We want it to rest. And it said it needs to sit near somewhere warm. Ah! It's 1:02. I need to get on my call. Okay, guys. After an hour, look, it has risen. Now, let's see. Turn the dough out onto a slightly floured surface and knead it a few minutes. Then let the dough rest for 3 minutes. Okay. Okay, this is slightly right. This recipe called for 24, but I'm not sure how many I made. And it did say like they will be touching, so it's the last one. All right, that's how they look. Ooh. Let's see, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Well, I only got 20, so we might have some bulging. But that's okay. So we got our what you call it? Rolls rolled up. And then it says to let the rolls rise for 1 hour. For another hour? This is why I never baked bread in the first place, because it's so time consuming. But you know what? We're almost to the end. So we just keep going. And I'm gonna stop complaining. We're just gonna check on our bean soup right now. And see when it gets like this milky, the water is looking milky and your beans are starting to break up. That means it's almost time to add your veggies. And the way to test it is taking the bean out. See, I would do this with my finger, but I don't want to do that right now. You can, if it's easy to smash, that means, yep. I don't know if you guys can see that. It was easy to smash, so that means it's time to add our vegetables. So let's hurry up and get those chopped up and thrown in the pot. Excuse my shirt, y'all. Me and that flour was wrestling, okay? Oh, I forgot my knife. how to keep it together because I've been looking for, I usually use this big stock pot when I make my bean soup. Not this little pot. I've been looking all around my kitchen for this pot. I usually put it down here. See, down here in the cabinet where it's supposed to go with the other pots. Let me show y'all where my husband put it. You see that? Now I have to transfer my beans and stuff out of here to that big pot. So hold please. All right, so I switched it out to my bean soup pot, okay? Now let's go back to, oh, I did add some more water in here because when I poured it out the small pot, the beans would have been burnt up, okay? So I'm gonna move on to chopping up the rest of these veggies and then tossing that in the pot. See, the fun thing about, like, you know, this part of cooking is you can adjust, but with bacon, you can't do that. Much better. Now we're going to chop up some garlic. I usually like keeping some fresh, well, it's not fresh, but some, the little jars of the minced garlic on me. But I ran out and every time I went to the store, I forgot to pick up some. So, just going to make do with what we got. So right here, I'm going to chop up 6 because this one's attached. Well, we got 6 cloves of garlic. All right. Pretty big slices too. And then we're just gonna hit it. We're gonna tap it a little bit to break the shell. The little covering on it. It's easier to peel off. Just like that. Tap. You don't need to completely smash it, just a little tap. See? So I'm gonna just smash all these first and then go back and peel them off. That one. All right. Okay, so yeah. Add the remaining ingredients. So the remaining ingredients is the veggies and the tomato paste. I like to add my spices and stuff at the end, like after it's all of it's cooked together. And then, yeah, the bean soup will be done. And let's go check on our dinner rolls. Real quick. Let's add our tomato paste, then go check on our dinner rolls. And this is a 6-ounce can. I'm gonna add the whole can in here because it's a pretty big pot. Yeah, we're gonna mix that up until the tomato paste is well dissolved. Right. So we have our rolls over here. Oh, this one is so yeah, these little ones are gonna be for the cheerings. And we got a little one over there, and then this one's the little black sheep. Okay, but we're gonna love it regardless. I think it has about 20 minutes left of, I think it's called proofing. Yeah, so, and then after that, they only cook for about, I think it said 13 to 24 minutes with some odd numbers. Okay, remember I said clean as you go? Right now is the perfect time to clean up our workspace while the bean soup is still cooking and our rolls are rising. We can clean up our workspace. Okay, oh Lord, y'all, look at these. They're not rolls no more, they buns. Okay, these some dinner buns. Look at them. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the oven. And y'all, let's pray for the best, okay? I think I'm gonna just set the timer to 24 minutes and check on it periodically. See if I need to take it out before the timer ends, if it's golden brown before the timer ends. So 24 minutes. In the meantime, while that is going, let's check on our bean soup. Looking nice and red. Let's give it a little stir. See, the veggies are looking nice and cooked. Onions are transparent. Bell pepper and celery looks cooked. So now we're going to go ahead and add our salt and pepper to taste. And add some turmeric and sage. So the buns are looking about done. I'm melting some butter to go on top. You know, they smell so good. I hope they taste as good as they smell. So let's go ahead and take these out the oven. Guys, look. Some butter on them rolls.